Hey everyone, so in this video I have three $5 meals for you with the cost breakdown. And a $5 meal is anything that doesn't go above $6. So it can be over $5 but not more than $6. So let's get into the three $5 meals I have for you in this video. All right, the first meal is from the Encore that we had used previously in a meal, and we used four of them previously, so we had two Encore steaks or Salisbury steaks left over to use for another meal. So let's get into how we use the remaining two Salisbury steaks. So for one of the Salisbury steaks, Glenn had a sandwich on a roll. He had some green onions and some green olives. So that was one lunch. So I decided to have an open face sandwich using the other Salisbury steak and whatever gravy was left in the tray. I made a half a pack of instant mashed potatoes and used one slice of bread. And it was filling and delicious. So let's go to a cost breakdown of what this lunch cost for Glenn and I. Okay, so let's go over the cost breakdown of the Salisbury steak sandwiches. We used two steaks at $1.32, one roll 32 cents, one slice of bread 11 cents, a half a bag of instant mashed potatoes 72 cents, 6 green onions 42 cents, and 13 green olives for $1.30. So here is the total. All right, so this is one of my favorite types of meals, and that's a quesadilla. So I love chicken quesadillas for supper or lunch or whatever, but for breakfast, I love also a breakfast quesadilla, which I'm cooking the egg first, and then when the egg cooks, I'll put the tortilla on top of it and then flip it over so the egg now is in the middle. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm making myself a bacon, egg, and cheese quesadilla. So the reason I flipped it without the tortilla now is I just want to ensure the egg is cooked on both sides. That way when I flip it with the tortilla, it's just a matter of browning the tortilla. So the egg would be fully cooked already. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the tortilla on this top side. And as you can see, that egg is quite bigger than the tortilla. Alright, so now I'm just going to flip it where the tortilla is now on the bottom. Just like that. And now I could put my cheese, and I'm going to put some bacon in there. At this point, I'm just going to turn the burner down a little bit so the tortilla doesn't cook too fast or warm up too fast. And now I'm just going to throw in some strips of bacon. And I'll most likely have some leftovers where I could probably even have for lunch later. And now just throw my other tortilla on there. And then all I have to do now is flip it and brown the top side of the tortilla. That's a heavy quesadilla. And you gotta do it quick so nothing falls out or slides over. And then now we just gotta brown the other side and I'll be ready to cut it and eat it. You could also just take a pizza slicer, a rolling pizza cutter, and just roll it. And that's definitely enough to feed 2 people. Alright, so there it is. Breakfast quesadilla, bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast quesadilla. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. And stay tuned for the next meal. Okay, so in this meal, I am making myself a Royale Burger, which is basically a fried egg on top of a hamburger. I only used about 2/3 of a pound of ground beef here, but I'm actually, when this is all done, I'm actually going to break it down for a pound. Alright, so I'm just going to toast my bread on here. That's what I'm using as my bun. If you've been watching my videos, when I make my hamburgers, I just like to toast sandwich bread. And it is actually better than hamburger buns, to me at least. So I used about 2/3 pound of ground beef. Alright, time to cook the egg and make our Royale Burger. Or Burger Royale, whatever. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put my cheeseburger part on my toasted bread. And just wait for the egg to get done. Alright, let's get this egg on this. Alright, and there is my Royale Burger, fried egg, and a cheeseburger. Alright everyone, so this is my Burger Royale, or again, Royale Burger, whatever it's called, but it was delicious. Now, the price comparison to a $5 meal, I didn't actually do it to what I used in this meal because we used food pantry ground beef, and so that would make this meal very inexpensive for us. So, what I wanted to do was to show that you can still make this a $5 meal buying a complete pound of ground beef. And if you had very little money, you would probably get the cheapest ground beef you can get, which is the higher fat content. So in our area, a pound of 73.27 ground beef is $3.97. So I would break that up into 4 patties, making them quarter pound patties, then adding an egg to each one, and 8 pieces of bread if you make the bread this way for 4 sandwiches. So for a little over $5, you can get 4 quarter pound burger royales, which is a lot less than what you're going to pay for 4 quarter pound burgers anywhere. So here is the cost breakdown just to show you you can still do it for a $5 meal getting 4 quarter pound burger royales. All right, so let's go over the price breakdown for 4 Royale burgers. If you get 1 pound of ground beef, the higher fat content, which is the 73.27, and that is $3.97. And these prices are our area. 4 eggs would be 44 cents, and 8 slices of bread would be 72 cents. And here is the total cost to make 4 Royale burgers. So that is going to wrap up this video of 3 $5 budget meals. Salisbury steak sandwiches, $4.19. Breakfast quesadilla, $2.03. 4 Royale burgers, $5.13. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch it. I appreciate all of you and the support you give the channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.